What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this old Blue Monday. Doing pretty good myself. Shout out to Annette for sending me this story right here. And it is another doozy just because last week I just did a story about the pork farms that was closed down. Well, actually pork factories. That was closed in Dakota, I think it was. Yeah. But I don't miss pork anyway. But I'm just saying for those of us that do eat pork, and I highly advise that you stop eating it. Yeah, they shut them down because the COVID-19. Because I think they had like a couple hundred people test positive, for COVID-19. Well, now it's the turkeys. But the thing is with the turkeys, as it says here, infectious and fatal bird flu outbreak in South Carolina. More than 32,000 turkeys killed. Okay, that's what's getting these right here. See, avian bird flu. Now to get in this story, it says here, as humans around the world scramble to fight a pandemic caused by a new virus, a separate infection has emerged that will wreak havoc on another population of creatures. The U.S. Department of Agriculture this week confirmed the presence of an infectious and fatal strain of avian influenza H7N3, a commercial turkey flock in Chesterfield County, South Carolina. State officials quarantined the affected premises, and birds on the property were depopulated to prevent the spread of this disease. The department said in a statement indicating the birds were killed in masses. Wow, this killed off a lot of turkeys because it's supposed to be infected. Which, we don't eat turkey too much, but I do eat. We eat it to like to season a nice pot of greens or soups or whatever because it's so much better than that ham hock or what have you. But wow, now they messing with the turkey. You see, turkey was supposed to be clean food, what I mean, for us to, partake of, as far as meats go. But now that's that thing got shaky. But to continue, meanwhile, more than 32,000 turkeys have been euthanized after the discovery of the deadly virus. Unexpected here, it says the detection of the virus was the first of its kind in several years, and any U.S. farmer who remembers the last outbreak of bird flu knows the implications could be massive if the problem is left unattended. More than 50 million chickens and turkeys across 15 states were killed between December 2014 and June 2015 in an attempt to stop the spread of the virus. It was a devastating period for the poultry industry. Okay, as some 30 countries banned U.S. chicken and turkey products to avoid accidental transmissions. Nightmare for farmers. While bird flu is generally not a threat to humans, it's a nightmare for farmers as it can strike seemingly at random, sometimes from the sky. Okay. Well, I tell you, our food is contaminated. It is said that over in, I think, England or British, they have outlawed receiving any kind of meat, or whatever from the U.S. What does that tell you? Okay. That tells you right there, something ain't right with our food supply when it comes to our meat over here in the U.S. because the kind of things that they're putting in it, you see. But now they're saying, avian bird flu. But I think a lot of this shit is actually, in my own personal opinion, Food and Drug administration. Yeah. It's actually doing a lot of this shit to our food, because of the shit that they're allowing to be put in the food. Okay. But to continue, is often transmitted by falcons or migratory birds who defecate mid-flight over farms. Look, birds been dropping their crap from the sky since forever, but yet and still we haven't, since just what was just said back in December 2014. What about all the times before that? Okay, these are all excuses. There are a lot of lies, a lot of cover-ups. They're not telling us, as a people, American people, you know. Uh, but back to the story right here. It says it can also be tracked onto farms and into barns on the tires of trucks or the boots of farm workers. And once one bird gets sick, the entire flock is at risk. Okay. Oh, boy. The economic implications can be huge. In 2015, U.S. broiler chicken exports were 1.1 billion lower than 2014, a 26% decrease. Export uh, revenue fell 13% for eggs and 23% for turkeys. The near future here, it says, it's too early to say whether the latest detection of the virus will lead to its discovery in other U.S. Poultry operations. Stopping its spread will require extra vigilance by farmers who use their own form of social distancing. There's that word again. And preventive measures on the farm, such as limiting foot traffic and wearing protective gear in barns. This probably doesn't apply to the poor birds that remain crammed together in the bigger operation. That's the problem. They're not free range. They don't get they don't have their own space. Okay. If the virus does begin to spread, it will put the U.S. meat industry in the harrowing spot of navigating two very different viruses at the same time. And that will end pretty nasty, as farmers already don't know what to do with milk, eggs, and other fresh goods production, right? Look how much, we rely on. You got eggs and milk, which I don't drink much of milk anyway. I don't like milk. Every now and again, I'll probably eat some eggs or something like that, like for breakfast. Um, Then I need eggs for my cornbread, man. Shit, when I'm mixing that up. What about that? Golly. It's just always something here in this country when it comes down to our food. You know, period. All these viruses just in general, man, just makes you it just, ugh. It just really gets to you when you just stop and think about it. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.